Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video with PDX Mark. Today we are going to be doing a very controversial video topic. We are going to be doing the top 10 waifus in all of Genshin Impact. Or, you know, my top 10 favorite character designs. That works too. My top 10 favorite female character designs, I should say. First honorable mention goes to Jinyun. It was between Jinyun, Barbara, and Navia. Because let's be honest, dude, Navia could be a Jean skin. Okay, don't at me. And Barbara is very cool. I wanted to have one of the free characters on here somewhere. I think Barbara is very cool. She has a very cool ultimate animation. If you know, you know. It looks like a 5-star ult animation, even though she's a 4-star. But we're moving on to the real honorable mention, that being Jinyun here. I love Jinyun's design. I like the open back. I like the strap on the upper back there. I like the yoga pants kind of look. I like the showing skin on the side. I think it's very cool to run as Jinyun. I don't know if you're seeing this, but it's like aesthetic as hell. That's the best way I can describe it. Aesthetic as hell. Like, look at this. And then also check this out. So you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Honorable mention goes to Jinyun, bro. I absolutely love Jinyun. She didn't make the list. I don't know why. There was just other character designs that I thought deserved it more. But I don't know if there's any other female character that wears glasses in Genshin Impact, and that's obviously a huge plus as well. Moving on to our number 10 slot. In Genshin Impact, there's a lot of characters that I have, and there's a lot of characters that I don't have. And out of all of those characters, the two characters I want the most are Child Tartaglia and Furina. Furina in our number 10 slot. I was not the biggest fan of Furina's design the first time I saw her. In fact, I was even mad and upset because I was such a big Xingqiu fan. I was like, okay, here comes Furina, just to power creep him through. And I hated her, and I didn't like this little hair bump. And I didn't like the hat. I thought the hat sucked. And she's wearing shorts instead of like a dress or a skirt. I hated that. Closed-toed design. I hated that. These little puffers. I didn't like that. After doing the Fontaine Archon quest, I like Furina a lot more. It's very cool how she has two modes, kind of like Cart from Wuthering Waves. I like these little stuffed animals she has. Her story definitely made me like her a lot more. And you know, bro, she kind of has like I want to say like a very skinny Mad Moxie thing going on, bro. But, you know, I adore her in the story, and I wish I had her and Tartaglia on my account soon. And I thought for that reason alone, just because I want her more than any other woman in this game. I mean, I love all the characters I have, and she's obviously in the number 10 slot. But there's no female character that I want on my account more than Furina, and for that alone, I thought she deserved the number 10 slot. In the number 9 spot, we have Ganyu. I adore this character design, bro. I don't have Ganyu. I wish I did have Ganyu. I have Skirk, I have Wriothesley, I have Sitlali, I have Mulaney. I could use Ganyu on all of those teams. Here's the thing about Ganyu. I hate closed-toed designs. I hate over-complex designs. I hate when female characters have big wrists and gloves. I think it's bad. I would rather just give her some bracelets. Why gloves? Give her painted nails. Give her painted nails and bracelets. What is this, you know? It pisses me off. But I still think about Ganyu, like, all the dang time, bro. The dress, it's good as hell. Because, like, look, it's like this little thing in the front. And then it's like a proper skirt dress thing in the back. And it's hot. It's hot. And here's the thing. I hate closed-toe designs. I hate gloves. I hate puffers. And I still think about Ganyu. And that's why I put her on the list. Because she's still fire. And, dude, this chest piece in her outfit, 10 out of 10. Absolute genius concocted this piece of clothing. Again, I like the yoga pants, dude. Shenhe almost had a place on this list. I'm sorry, Queen. Next time. The open back. I think Ganyu. It was Ganyu versus Shenhe for this number 9 slot, and Ganyu beat it out because I love the horns. I feel like Ganyu's way more recognizable, way more iconic. I feel like a lot more people could look at if you showed two people Ganyu and Shenhe, and you asked which one of these is like more Genshin Impact. Everybody would say Ganyu, and for that reason, Ganyu's at number 9 slot. In the number 8 slot, chat, we have Mona. A character that I also do not have, but I'm expected to be getting very soon with the release of Nodcry here, off the standard banner selector. So be sure not to miss out on that. I love Mona. I love this hat. She's a classic mage. She reminds me of every Final Fantasy game. She reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons. She reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, kind of like Vivi from Final Fantasy with this hat, bro. The first time I saw her, it was like, you know, I understand. This is like gorgeous woman mage, like anime witch-off character. And I've always wanted this character, and every time I lose a 50-50, I pray it's Ganyu, and every time I do a blue wish on the standard banner, I pray it's Ganyu. I mean, excuse me, Mona. Mona. What are we talking about? Ganyu's not even on the standard banner. You guys know what I'm talking about right now. Dude, I really like Mona's design. The choker, the thigh highs, the skin tight, the fur here, the hat, the braids, bro. Like, what a gorgeous character. I can't believe people don't like this character design. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. The first time I downloaded it, dude, I love Mona, bro. I love doing the Mona story quest. I got the biggest crush on Mona. You guys have no idea. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. The first 4-star on the list here, Fischl. I love Fischl's design. I love seeing tight dresses on females. I like the thigh highs. I like how one's shorter than the other with this little holy thingy. Man, I really like Fischl's design. Look, she's got painted nails. She's got like fishnets on the chest area here. That's fire. Very emo, very Halloween. I love that, bro. I love the eye patch. I love this emo swoop. Emo girls, bro. What you guys know about Scene Girls, Emo Girls, 2007, Lightning from Final Fantasy looking on. You know what I mean, bro? Her hair is awesome. It's got layers. She's got bangs in the front, like emo bangs in the front. She's got these 2 little pigtails, you could call them, bro. And then it's still flowing along in the back. Oh, the back tattoos. How could I forget about the back tattoos? The black wings back tattoos. Gorgeous. Beautiful. You know, I want some back tattoos myself. She's built like a crow. That's sick. And of course I got official, you know what I mean, bro? Her idols are sick. She's very sassy. She calls herself a princess. And beyond that, dude, she's great in combat. That bird right there, that's a turret. That's now a balloon tower defense turret that shoots lightning. You know? I love characters. I love Fischl's character design. Is what I wanted to say. I love Fischl's character design. Number 6, we have probably my favorite Archon. Chat, listen, it's Furina and Movica. They're so close in my head. I love them both. I adore them both. I put Movica a little bit ahead. Why? Because of the Capitano versus Movica boss fight. When I saw that boss fight, I was so engaged. I was like, okay, this is lit. Okay, Movica, I'm sold. You're cool as hell. Movica, she reminded me of the red-haired fire woman from Black Clover. Near episode 90 to 97, I remember she had this fight where she saved Asta's life, the main character. And, you know, that's why she's here, dude. The zipper, the outfit, you know, pretty much, bro. If I'm being honest with you, you can swap Furina and Movica. I know that doesn't really make sense. I know it's a list, but like, they're both Archons. They're both gorgeous. They're both beautiful. I want them both. I have neither. You know, what more do I gotta say? Guys, we are now in the top 5 waifus of all of Genshin Impact for PDX M4RK. So I have to preface, man. Depending on what day of the week you ask me, they all could be number 1. But I had to order them, and it was very difficult. And so we got Jean at number 5 here. Love Jean. Adore Jean. Beautiful woman. Beautiful outfit. Open-toed. Love that. Open-toed high heels. Gorgeous. Open shoulder. Gorgeous, bro. I love this chain. She looks very pretty. She looks very hot. Bracelets. Painted nails. Just like I was asking earlier. You know what I'm saying? And here's the coolest part, bro. We got choices, dude. We got choices. I love Jean. If I had a Furina on my account, I'd probably play a Jean Furina team more often. But that's not the case. So I think Jean is beautiful. Personally, I liked playing the male characters more. I like being a little bit of an edgelord. I have Wolf's Gravetone. I have D-Luke. I have the red D-Luke outfit. I want to be the cool guy. I have Risley. I have Alhaitham. I want to be cool man when I play these games. But you know, Jean at number 5 could be number 1. I can't stress that enough. Because I look at her and I'm like, how are you not number 1? Who did I put above you? But that's what I'm gonna think when I'm going through 4 to 1 as well. Nilou, open-toed, love the horns, love the palette, like the red hair, the blue eyes. Nilou's super cute. Back tattoo, fire. Love the hair. I wish I had Nilou. I don't. Maybe when Sumeru Chronicled Wish comes around. No gloves, fire. Yes, puffy arms, but I feel like there's a lot of positives about the design that I like that make up for it. Yeah, bro. Right here, Nilou number 4. I think it's valid. How can you see her do that dance and tell me it's not a good character design? You know, it looks like a decent silhouette. Number 3 spot, we have Mulan. I really like Mulani's character design. I hope we see more stuff like Mulani's character design in the future, but I highly doubt it because we're leaving Natland. We're headed into Snezhnaya, which is going to be an ice region. Shout out to all my Russian homies. Dude, I love Mulani's character design. I love the Natland characters, yes. Showing a lot of skin. I like that. I like the tan lines. I like the open toed. I like that she's wearing a bikini and a skirt. It's hot, okay, bro? I like that she rides around on a shark. And for Mulani number 3, when you first get to Natland, they show you a specific image, and I would like to reference that image. Need I say more? Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we have Skirk. Love Skirk. Look how beautiful she is. Gorgeous, right? Now watch this. You get 2 fits, bro. You kind of get 2 fits, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that. It's kind of sick, you know? I remember I came back to the game when they started teasing Skirk as a playable character. Maybe 2-3 months before that. And I saw her and I thought she looked super lame and super boring. And I was like, I would never want this character. Close-toed, not built like Nilou and Fiorina. Why would I ever want this character? And I started playing Wuthering Waves the same time this character came out. And I have a Cartithia in my Wuthering Waves playthrough. And I hopped on Genshin Impact and I was looking at Skirk. And I was like, you know what, she's kind of cute. She's kind of pretty. And I hit the wish button and I got me a Skirk, bro. And ever since, bro, I do adore her. I love the dress. I love the physics. I love the physics. Who knows anything about physics? You guys understand what I am saying? I love the physics. She flies around, very Wisp from Warframe. I love the long hair. She looks like out of this world. She doesn't look like a real person. She doesn't look like a real human. She doesn't look like... She looks like... I can't compare her to anything I've ever seen from any other anime. Nothing really comes to mind. She's just very unique, very gorgeous. I love the white. I love the whole space theme. I like the white hair and the red eyes. She really looks like a magical, mystical woman. Magical girl, you know? And I realized that it's kind of like... right now, the best DPS in the game is either Skirk or it's Mavuika. And I've thought long and hard about which of the 2 characters I prefer. I think I like Skirk a little more, bro. Skirk just... she's so Sigma, bro. You know? She's so Sigma. I like the choker. I like the open chest design. I really like this like little short dress. The thigh highs are fire. I love playing Skirk. Like I said, remember when I was telling you guys it's really cool and aesthetic to run around as what's her name? As Jinyu? I feel similarly about Skirk. Like it's awesome to main Skirk, right? And then you could swap to Mulani. You could swap to Mulani, you can do the shark. This is what I do when I play. I swap to Mulani, I do the shark. The shark runs out. Swap to Skirk, do one of these. As soon as this thing runs out, shark's back up. Whoops. Shark's back up. Soon, you see what I'm saying? You're always either on the shark or you're floating, flying. Yeah, I really like Skirk's design. I don't know what it is, bro. Like Wood Smash, Wood Wife. Very, very beautiful character design. Very little complaints. I don't. Yeah, very little complaints. And here's the thing: if I like a character, despite her not having painted nails and her being close-toed, and I still like her, that's like really saying something, you know? She has like a certain je ne sais quoi. She's a certain beauty, a certain rarity, a certain, like, if that makes any sense. She's just so different. She's just so different. Number 2, Skirk. Number 1 slot chat, it's got to be Mulani. The first time I saw Mulani, I was like instantly in love. I think it was the leg and the shoes, and that's black toenail polish, bro. Look, dude, she has bracelets, and you can see her fingers and her nails are painted, bro. And man, I think she's so hot. I think she's so hot. I don't really know what else to say. This is my favorite waifu in Genshin Impact. I've been calling her best girl since I've seen her. I've been saying, yes, that character is gorgeous and beautiful, but not as gorgeous and beautiful as my best girl, Sitlali. And I have Sitlali, and that's fire. And before any of you weirdos go commenting anything weird, she's 500 years old, okay? That's canon. So keep that in mind as you type your very nice, very supportive comments. Yeah, I like to use this team sometimes. You know, if I'm being honest, you gotta replace Barbara for like Candace or Xingqiu. You gotta replace Barbara for Candace or Xingqiu. By the way, Candace, crazy honorable mention. Daya, crazy honorable mention. I wish they could have made the list, but they just didn't. I like her too. I like Jinyan too. Where's Candace? I want to show Candace real quick, because Candace, she does a lot of things right. Candace is also just a fire design, you know, but it's a lolly one or whatever. Lonnie Fire. It's a lolly my favorite design. Why? It's, dude, yeah. I already said it. I said the things I like about the design. You know what I mean? The smirk. I like the new facial rigs. Look, she does a lot. You see that? Look, she's making faces. She does a lot. Chat, that was my top 10 favorites. My top 10 waifus in Genshin Impact, and my top 10 favorite female character designs. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. We have a free Welkin Moon giveaway out right now, so don't miss out on that as well. It'll be in the description of this video. Peace and blessings. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Thanks for watching.
Making all this money, like what could go wrong? 'Cause I know you